Check out the high
Oh,
this one.
nice work. The pro coming in clutch.
Round 6.
You see anyone enter this office?
No, sir, but something hit me and knocked me down.
You mean the force of the explosion?
No, sir, it was before that.
Let's go find Commissioner Gordon.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your rift now.
Aardwolf quality animal. The bongo, also a good animal. This one beginning with B this time, as I ascend through the alphabet. It's a giant deer-like creature, and it has, like, white stripes of sorts on its chest. Very interesting markings on the bongo.
You see anyone enter this office?
No, sir, but something hit me and knocked me down.
You mean the force of the explosion?
No, sir, it was before that.
Let's go find Commissioner Gordon. You see anyone enter this office?
No, sir, but something hit me and knocked me down.
You mean the force of the explosion?
No, sir, it was before that.
Let's go find Commissioner Gordon.
Aw, man, the Batmobile lost a wheel again. Who keeps doing that?
You see anyone enter this office?
No, sir, but something hit me and knocked me down.
You mean the force of the explosion?
No, sir, it was before that.
Let's go find Commissioner Gordon.
Fucking Antifa ghosts.
You see anyone enter this office?
No, sir, but something hit me and knocked me down.
You mean the force of the explosion?
No, sir, it was before that.
Let's go find Commissioner Gordon.
Thanks, Batman, I'm fine.
The rifts are in. Time to vote.
I don't want to brag, but it says here I've dropped no frames. Pretty sweet.
Time's almost up. Doing great there. Don't get cocky. Round 7.
Hello?
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your rift.
Am I audible to everyone right now? Can anyone hear me?
Only on the Twitch, not on Discord.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm audible on the Twitch. Cool. That's what matters.
We're all waiting.
So, the caracal, that's an interesting animal that begins with C because it's got the big tufted ears. It's like a regular cat, but far, far pointier.
Hello?
7 days till what? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, babe, wanna make this Clussy honk?
Hello?
Of course my refrigerator is running.
I just realized most people probably don't know what
Hello?
Glossy
Do you like
is.
scary movies?
No, I've got it.
It's Twitch. Everyone knows what it is. Twitch.
I hope so.
Hello?
Sorry, I can't hear you over your heavy breathing and audible hand motions.
Here we go again. Time to vote.
I'm a little annoyed that mine didn't make it in. I got cut off before I could type it all in. I just wrote the lyrics to Wonderwall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had a banger for the pterodactyl one, but it was too long and I didn't do it in time.
Yeah, these input times will get you.
Now would be a good time to vote. Well, look at this hot shot.
Ooh. I'm glad someone got my Ringu joke.
Round 8.
Confused by his great loss, the old man left that home, never to return again.
I got the ring joke.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
So a lot of people think the dormouse is called that because it could be found under a door, or it was related to door. But no, you see, there's only one O in dormouse, and dormouse comes from the fact that it's the French dormier. It looks like it's sleepy, and that's why the dormouse in Alice in Wonderland is sleepy all the time. That's some good banter,
By
right?
his great loss, the old man left that home, never to return again.
In all his days, he had never seen a queen move like that.
Confused by his great loss, the old man left that home, never to return again.
No, wait, he had to go back for his vape and keys.
Confused by his great loss, the old man left that home, never to return again. Confused by his great loss, the old man left that home, never to return again.
It's actually harder when you recognize the clip.
Confused by his great loss, the old man left that home.
That's from Plan 9 from Outer Space.
never to return again.
I've never
Yeah.
seen an old man be 95% heroin before.
Oh, nice.
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote.
How do you do the sound effects?
I do not know.
There's a button in the corner of the text box that says SFX,
Oh, nice.
or you can post things in parentheses and pray that it's a thing.
Take your time. I'll just sit here quietly. Looking good.
All right, this is for all the marbles.
Okay, riffers, it's the
Okay.
final round.
Better bring your A fart sound effects.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your now.
It upsets me that the sitting down sound effect doesn't stay consistent with your character. I think that those sound effects should be canon to each of the characters.
Yeah, that's fair.
Garrett talked over my riff last time, just saying. Christ, what a bunch of assholes. I just wanted to fuck a bird at least once. Now I'll never finish Winds of Winter.
These are pretty solid.
What a terrible day to wear my birdseed jockstrap. The slow-mo bird. Nature's perfect predator.
Here we go again. To vote.
No, these are all really good this week. I mean, we have a professional comedy writer here, so, like... And we're getting better at playing this game.
Go, go, go. Move, move, move.
Also, I talked 5 seconds before someone's riff. Because we're on a delay.
I'm just bringing all the fucking mental illness.
Well played, good riffer. The round is yours.
Including Munchausen by proxy?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, that's a quality one.
Like one of the worst ones.
That one
And the
too.
winner is...
Sophia with the steel chair.
Yeah, for real.
There
Amazing.
can only be one top ripper.
That's the bottom line.
This short is one of the most chilling ones in existence, is Fun in Balloon Land.
Is that the JFK assassination?
No, it's far less wholesome than all that. Okay, let's move on to round 2. Yep.
Round 1.
See all the videos.
Trouble?
Take a look for yourself.
What in the world?
That's nothing from this world.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now. Time's almost up.
Trouble?
Take a look for yourself.
What in the world?
That's nothing from this world.
But the world of Bionicle?
Trouble?
Take a look for yourself.
What in the world?
That's nothing from this world.
Gay-ass eating aliens? Outer space is so woke now.
Trouble?
Take a look for yourself.
What in the world?
That's nothing from this world.
I don't know, looks pretty cheap.
Trouble?
Take a look for yourself. That's nothing from this world.
By golly, I'm gonna fuck me an alien. Get some o' that green mussy gussy.
Trouble?
Take a look for yourself.
What in the world?
That's nothing from this world.
It's from the distant world of William Sonoma.
Trouble?
Take a look for yourself.
What in the world?
That's nothing from this world.
Christ, what an asshole.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now.
So the elephant's closest relative is actually the rock hyrax, which is a weaselly-looking creature. It looks sort of like a red panda.
Well, I, for one, am impressed.
Fucking ads during streams should be illegal, I swear to God.
No, this is making me 11 cents.
Just rip the ad.
Riff the ad, yeah.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your
How'd I get rid of it?
now.
No, I'm just saying rip the ad. Just rip the ad instead of the clip.
Oh.
Please do, yeah. Particularly if it's Long John Silver's.
That riffs itself, honestly.
I missed the clip, but that's okay.
They're like eating the dog food with their fucking like they have the dog has the food in his mouth, right?
Okay,
And they have the
nice.
food in their mouth too. It's like they're gonna fucking make out with a dog.
Not too shabby.
The fucking Republicans warned us the gay sex did lead to bestiality. God damn it.
It was a slippery slope.
It's the one thing we asked it not to do.
Yeah, we're like, okay, but you guys better not be doing a bestiality right now. And then, the minute my fucking back is turned...
Just get off my back, I just wanna fuck this horse!
I prefer pronouncing it bestiality. I feel like bestiality
Feels like a part of my own body.
No, it needs to have that qualifier.
A part of yours.
Feels like a part of my own body.
Winking face.
I feel stronger. It feels like a part of my own body.
Christ, what an asshole.
Stronger. It feels like a part of my own body.
Always.
Got your favorite? Vote now. Time's almost up. Simply stunning work. Round 3.
Now I'll make some magic.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
It was really weird to find out I was briefly sponsored by Long John Silver's the other day. And the funny part was, it was the Tedium Tuesday stream,
Better hurry.
in which I was literally just walking back and forth killing enemies to grind for levels for 2 hours. And Long John Silver's paid for that.
Now I'll make some magic.
Disappointing my parents.
Now I'll make some magic.
I will mass-produce Clussy. It's genius.
Now I'll make some magic.
For God is dead, and we must take his office on ourselves.
Now I'll make some magic.
Skedaddle skadoodle, your dick is now a noodle.
Now I'll make some magic.
I've just created your next nightmare. See ya tonight, kids.
Now I'll make some magic.
Come forth, oh great old ones.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers.
It was not originally made from pomegranates.
Now would be a good time to vote.
It was originally made from a kind of tiny little flower thing that I forget the name of.
Well, would you check out
Oh yeah, that was
skills
that
on
was
this
good.
guy?
Yeah, that was so solid. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Round 4.
What are you, nuts? No guts, no glory.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
Prison, by the way. The woman from the prison. She's in prison.
What are you, nuts? No guts, no glory.
Also, no
Because of
guts,
this clip?
no hot dogs. Just saying.
No, because of
What are you,
fraud
nuts?
and bribery. That's the
Oh.
Guts, no glory.
Oh yeah, Lori Laughlin, yeah.
What a bad day I am having.
Yeah. I was gonna make an Aunt Becky joke, but I didn't know if it would work.
No guts, no glory.
Fine, lube me up good. I'll take the horse cock.
What are you, nuts? No guts, no glory.
But that would violate the Geneva Convention and Leviticus.
What are you, nuts? No guts, no glory.
What are two things I'm not getting all up in?
What are you, nuts? No guts, no glory.
You can't spell goalie without goal or some shit.
The riffs are in. Time to vote.
This movie, for those who don't know, I don't remember the name of it, but it's basically Footloose, but instead of dancing, it's sick BMX bike tricks.
Oh shit!
Incredible.
I do know this movie.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, what is it called? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This movie.
There's this
TikTok
big
people,
romantic,
TikTok people.
there's a big romantic scene where the lead guy and Aunt Becky bring their BMX bikes to the prom and do sick stunts at the prom.
Well, that's exactly what
Right
prom
there.
is like.
Don't
Like,
get cocky.
A lot of well, that's just what it was back then. It was a lot of everything was BMX all the time.
it was a different time.
Yeah.
It wasn't so woke. You could be a.
It wasn't so woke, yeah. But then they had to cancel BMX.
It was nice meeting you, Jennifer.
You too.
See you later.
Bye.
If every
Time to
response
bring
to
the
this
funny.
isn't Christ, what an
Enter your
asshole.
riff
It'd be
now.
so. I appreciate this because it reminds me to go back and rewatch some movies.
Yeah, like Samurai Cop.
Yes, and we watched Catwomen from the Moon the other day.
Oh,
Apparently
nice.
is the inspiration for that same music video from the 90s.
Yeah. Catwomen of the
Yeah.
Moon is the shortest iteration of Catwomen of the Moon, which was remade twice. Once as Fire
Wow.
Maidens from
I
Outer
wanna find the
Space, and once
remakes
as
now.
Missile from the Moon.
See you later.
5.
Guess
Need to
I'll just
expand the
be your
Catwoman
lion around.
oeuvre.
It was nice meeting you, Jennifer.
You too.
See you later.
5.
Gunshots and sound of body dropping.
It was nice meeting you, Jennifer.
You too.
See you later.
5.
Do it, Anna. Do it now.
It was nice meeting you, Jennifer.
You too.
See you later.
5.
Even I think you can do better, and I'm the decaying skull of a lion.
It was nice meeting you, Jennifer.
You too.
See you later.
5.
Christ, what an asshole.
It was nice meeting you, Jennifer.
You too.
See you later.
5.
Well, it's just you and me, Lionhead.
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now.
Just thought of a spin-off of Samurai Cop. It's called Cop Samurai.
Huh.
Ooh.
The 1300s, and a samurai just finds a modern policeman's gun on the ground.
We're all waiting.
I'd watch it.
I would actually like to see something about a guy who polices samurais.
Well, look at this hotshot.
Well, that's just a ninja, isn't it? I guess sometimes ninjas work for samurais, but they also fought against them.
No,
It's
they're
true.
policing the samurai. They have to do it more ineffectually.
Round
Yeah,
6.
like,
I think I do by the book.
yeah. And then you can have a loose cannon cop samurai. Or samurai, yeah.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
We'll be back shortly.
Christ, I'm never doing bath salts again. This is ready for Long John Silver's. I've heard of toilet paper, but this is ridiculous. Atlas shrugged? So that's where all those copies come from. I am John Grisham, and here's some more literature I shat out. Oh no, Kubla Khan.
Here we go again. Time to vote. Better hurry. Might be a champion riffer in the making.
Yeah, that was damn good. That was amazing.
I first learned about stuff with that.
Round 7.
Oh no, I've lost my first place.
And throw away your trash.
You can gain it back.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff. You're almost out of time!
And throw away your trash.
Oh no, not me. Hoisted by my own petard.
And throw away your trash.
Oh man, oh god, oh man, oh god, oh man, oh god, oh man, oh god.
And throw away your trash.
This is ready for Long John Silver's.
And throw away your trash.
That's where any sandwich with turkey bacon belongs.
And throw away your trash.
I didn't know the B in BLT stands for bench.
And throw away your trash.
Damn it, I wanted to eat that. They taste better when they're alive and screaming.
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now. Take your time. I'll just sit here quietly.
I just did a really loud clown horn honk.
I, for one, am impressed.
Oh, yeah, that deserves it.
Round 8.
I model all my dolls after people I know and like. People I like to have near me. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff. Take your time. I'll just sit here quietly.
Wow, actually we've had 2 games that have been Santa-free thus far. That is amazing for this game.
I model
Just
all
fucking
my dolls after people
all
I know
caps,
and like.
a slur
People
on
I like
stream.
to have near me. Nothing wrong with that, is there?
You definitely
Garrett, you don't want to tempt
recontextualizes
people.
all your Hitler dolls.
The intrusive thoughts
I
might
model all
win.
my dolls after people I know and like.
Yeah.
People I like to have near me. There's nothing nothing wrong with that, is there?
I depends where you place the dolls. Now, wipe this one off.
I model all my dolls after people I know and like. People I like to have near me. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
But you didn't make a doll of me. Precisely, cunt.
I model all my dolls after people I know and like. People I like to have near me. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Not at all. I do the same as a taxidermist.
I model all my dolls after people I know and like. People I like to have near me. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Of course not. My second cousin was a puppet fucker.
I model all my dolls after people I know and like. People I like to have near me. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Nah, bitch. I do the same thing in The Sims, and then I drown them for a good laugh.
The riffs are in. Time to vote.
I actually do that in The Sims.
Same.
I try to get
the average Sims player is just eldritch screaming in their brain.
I try to make a house full of mayors and have mayoral hot tub parties just all the time in The Sims.
I just recreated
Shit, I should have made Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas, and put him in like a sweatshop. Fuck.
There's still time. Be the change.
Well, look at you. I bet you had a good breakfast.
I recreate the cast of TV shows and try and force them to
Okay,
have the same
Rivers.
relationships they have in
It's
TV shows.
the final round.
Have a good day at school, Egbert. I will, Mom.
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff. Time's almost up.
I would like to say that, like, in spite of my Long John Silver's bashing, thanks for the pocket change, Long John Silver's.
Have a good day at school, Egbert.
They're never gonna
I will,
sponsor
Mom.
you again.
We have a field trip to Denny's.
They never
Gotta get
are.
that hush puppy money, son.
I gotta get that hush puppy money, son.
We're
Yeah.
starting rehearsals today for the school play. This is your brain on drugs.
Have a good day at school,
I
Egbert.
need people to have a good excuse for why KFCs smell
Always
really
sunny in
funny.
Philly-themed plays. The gang gives Egbert AIDS.
Have a good day at school, Egbert. I will, Mom.
Oh no, Egbert.
Have a good day at school, Egbert. I will, Mom.
Quietly, oh, he's gonna get his ass kicked in that bow tie.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers. Time's almost up. You're doing great. Don't let it get to your head. And the winner is...
Congratulations.
He's not even here to appreciate it. He stepped away.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. I embarrassed to say I didn't have a lot of experience with Twitch and didn't realize that I needed to subscribe to get rid of the ads. So I've been doing this in between ads until I just...
Oh, well, thank you for the subscription, and yeah, that is the awkward thing about these streams. I will figure something out about that, on how to do that. But, I think I'd like to take a moment and talk to a couple of you, and split up the interview process that I do for, intermission. Okay. So, first up, I'd like to talk to John Gutierrez for a bit, because John's one of the two people who hasn't been on stream yet. So, John, tell us about your comedy writing experiences. Like, what stuff have you written for?
I got my start writing with the Upright Citizens Brigade. I spent a couple... Sorry, the echo... I mean...
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I'm getting... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm getting the echo for the... Sorry, I don't know how to get in Discord sounds without making myself unmute.
Yeah, that is a tough one. Oh, let me turn down game audio a bit right now. Oops. I could not find the options there. I don't know how to hit back now. But anyway, yeah. So you started off with the Upright Citizens Brigade?
Yeah, I was there, God, for about 10 years. I spent 3 years writing videos for their YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.
That got me my first jobs writing comedy videos for MTV, Fuse. I wrote for a long time a bunch of comedy videos for Marvel Comics.
Oh, nice.
Marvel What The, which is kind of stop-motion comedy thing. And then I moved out here to LA and was on the original At Midnight show, the Chris Hardwick late night.
Yeah, I love that show.
That was an amazing show. It was the best experience of my life.
It was also the first place we saw Chuck Tingle on screen.
Oh, yeah. That's, well, I keep forgetting that I'm not on camera, but directly behind me is a bottle of Bosco that was given to me by probably Chuck Tingle, because we had him on the show, and he gifted the writers a bunch of bucatini uncooked and a bottle of Bosco. I still, to this day, have no guarantee that was Chuck Tingle.
Oh, yeah.
Because his requirement was that we not unmask him and that we meet him at the gate and escort him in. So there's every possibility that it wasn't him. It might have actually been his friend who was helping him. We don't really know, but I'm pretty sure it was him. But I treasure my little bottle of Bosco that Chuck Tingle gave me.
That's awesome. I've met possibly Chuck Tingle on 2 occasions. Once at StokerCon and once...
Chuck Tingle?
Yeah, once at StokerCon and once at a signing. But yeah, so At Midnight, that's...
I love Chuck Tingle so much.
Same.
Yeah, sorry to step on you like that, John. The delay sometimes makes it a little tough.
No worries. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you worked on At Midnight. Yeah, a lot of great panelists on there, a lot of great comics. Was there anyone you really enjoyed working with? In particular?
Well, one of my favorite, it's probably my favorite person to work with. I actually worked with Jonah Ray when he was there.
Oh, that's awesome.
One of the great things about that show, and that kind of, yeah, if you were a contestant on that show, they would assign you a writer. He'd be your personal writer. so you could write jokes with him, or you could work it out with him. And so I got to be a personal writer for him. He'd come on the show, I'd meet with him, figure out what he wanted to do, play jokes and stuff like that. He was really fun. I got to work with Scott Thompson.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. That's
I
amazing.
don't think I've ever told out loud in public, but Gilbert Gottfried was one of my most fascinating experiences because I got assigned him, and I volunteered. I was like, yeah, I'd love to work with Gilbert Gottfried. And you would meet the contestant, and you'd go over what the show was going, and it wasn't pre-written so much as, like, that day the contestants would get told what we were doing, and then they could write answers. So they get the jokes essentially like 1 to 2 hours before taping, so they'd have time to write it. And Gilbert Gottfried was the only person I worked with who I explained the whole thing. I was like, okay, this is the jokes we're going to do. Like, what do you want to say? What do you want to do? Do you want to write jokes? And he just was like, I don't understand what you want me to do. I don't understand this process. Tell me what you want me to say, and I'll say it. So I literally had to be his joke writer. I was like, well, here's my picks for the jokes. And just gave him jokes from it. And he went on and he killed. Reading them cold off of the cards. It was just amazing. But yeah, I just never had anyone else be like, I don't know how this works. Just tell me what to do and I'll show up and I'll do it and I'll be amazing anyway.
So was meeting Jonah Ray what springboarded into MST3K?
Actually, no. I got to write on MST3K because of a great writer named Elliot Kalan. He was the former head writer of The Daily Show.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah.
And we met through the WG. Yeah, he's written on a lot of things. And I knew him through that. Like, we bumped into each other at a Writers Guild meeting. And I knew of him through The Daily Show. And he'd actually seen me perform at the Upright Citizens Brigade. So he knew who I was. And so, like, the minute I heard he was the head writer for MST4K, I reached out to him and was like, hey, are you taking writers? And he was like, no, we've already locked up for the new season. We're booked up, but if there's an opening, I'll let you know. And then when they did the next season, they're like, well, actually, we're not taking on any new writers. And then finally, the third season, he's like, yeah, we've got an opening. You want to come in? So I got this email in the morning saying, hey, do you want to write for MST3K?
That's awesome. That was a really underrated and eclectic season.
It was amazing to write on, just because there were so many new writers for that most of the new writers only got one episode. I wrote on only the Bat one, which was a pretty fun episode.
Oh, it definitely is. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, and they paired it, so we also wrote a short. We did one on manufacturing tennis balls, which I thought came out cool. It was like, I'm trying to remember. I think Kurt Thatcher, the Muppeteer, was one of the writers on that. Alicia Day, Patton Oswalt's brother was a writer on there. And yeah, Jonah was the head writer for our episode. They alternated. Joel was head writer on some episodes. They'd have 2 episodes in production at a time, but it was just a really fun experience just writing hundreds and hundreds of
Yeah, it seems like the MST3K process involves a really large volume of jokes.
Yeah, which I think it was the same thing on that midnight. Like, because I do think that you find the weirder stuff when you go through volume. You just do tons and tons and you find what's the best. And like at midnight, like I was saying, it wasn't quite pre-written, but what we would do is when we would meet with the contestants, we, the writers, would have come up with, say, 25 to 30 punchlines for every joke on the show. And so we'd go to them and be like, this is what the setups are going to be. You can say anything you want. Like, you can entirely give this up. You could write your own stuff. Paul F. Tompkins never famously just wrote his own stuff. You just come back in the day, he would let you know what he was going to say and go from there.
Well, he's a really smart guy.
Hashtag Wars. Oh, he's amazing. I got to be his writer, in quotes, but it really was just making sure he was happy and then going away, because he would just take care of everything.
That's fucking awesome.
Wars, we write in the room we write like 100 hashtag words for every episode. and it was it's a volume business. You just come up with everything you can to explore every avenue, and then just see what happens. And that's always been my philosophy, and that was what I really learned off that show was, like, if you want to write one good joke, you write 100 pretty good jokes, and you find that best joke out.
Well, I mean, that reminds me a lot of that famous monologue from Animal Crackers that Groucho does. The I shot an elephant in my pajamas one. It's like 100 mediocre jokes that come together to become something absolutely brilliant that just, like, you don't stop laughing by the end of it.
Oh, yeah. And especially, like, one of the things that I think, especially in MST3K, that I don't think people appreciated is the extra layering that happens of a joke. Because you can draw from jokes and build patterns into jokes, and essentially, like, build to a finale that ties things together. Like, I always go to, there's an amazing bit by Norm Macdonald. If you've ever listened to his stand-up, there's a piece on one of his albums which is about the news. It just starts out by the news, but it is the most amazing 7 minutes of jokes that builds to the most insane part by the end of it. Which, it starts off with him just as an observation that there's a lot of news out there, and it builds to him talking about how he would murder a woman and bury her in a shallow grave. And it's one of those things where every step makes sense, you see the logic of how it goes, but then suddenly you're out in the wilderness in this insane thing. And it's even funnier because you know how far you had to go to get to that. And I think MST3K was really good because a lot of times some of the best episodes would have those running jokes.
Oh, absolutely. The Wise Men Still Seek It bit, for example, that was amazing in not Day the Earth Froze, the Day Time Froze.
Oh yeah, and the Escape from the Bronx section.
Oh.
I'm forgetting which one that is, but the 6-minute riffs on Escape the Bronx at the beginning of that, I can't watch that without cracking up by the third, and it just builds and builds, and you're like, it's a form of tension that I feel like people don't think about with jokes so much, but there's that tension of, I know they're going to come back to this, and then how far away they're going to go away, and then they still come back around to the new thing again. Like, that type of pattern is just an amazing thing.
That's a similarity you find between comedy writers and horror writers, is the capacity to find those emotional symmetries, and find the thing that will rhyme with it eventually to cap it off.
Yeah, and I'll admit that, again, because I'm such a joke nerd, that I tend to see almost all narrative in the form of jokes. That if you look at, like, a joke, to me, is a lot of, like, a question and a surprising answer. Like, you're setting up a tension, especially in, like, a classic monologue joke. You're coming out and you're saying, well, a grandma was arrested for drug use. And then that's your setup, and you've got that tension with the audience of what is the next big that you know something is going to happen. What is the answer to it? And to me, like a lot of classics, especially short stories, because they're so focused, it is just like one narrative question, and then what is the surprising answer?
Yeah, short fiction is frequently in the form of a joke. Yeah, definitely. Okay, looking at time, Luciana. Oh, and thank you, John, for all of that, and thanks for being here. This is really kick-ass. I'm so glad to have you on this.
Thanks for having me.
Now moving on to Luciana. You just escaped from Texas.
Yeah. I did. I'm in New York now, which is fucking crazy. Cause like, we were talking about this earlier, and New Yorkers, I thought they were very nice, and it turns out people think they're not nice. I guess Texans are just mean to me.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, that tracks for any number of reasons. But I felt like...
I hadn't really noticed it, I guess, because I'd been living in Texas for so long.
I mean, and that's valid when you're in a culture where you're used to low-grade hostility. It becomes really hard and weird to read people. Like the difference between Boston and Oregon, for example, are night and day. So you get used to that low-grade buzz of hostility.
Yeah, I'm still kind of trying to get past the point where I'm always expecting it, you know?
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Slight point of order, just because I come from a family that has deep roots in New York, it should be established that it's not so much that New Yorkers have a reputation for being mean, it's that they have a reputation for having no patience for manners, I think is the better way to put it. I think that what New York is known for is if you bump into someone, well, I got somewhere to be, tough.
Well, the East Coast has a tempo.
They usually also have a pretty strong sense of, hey, you're from my neighborhood, so that means we have a connection.
Yeah,
at least that's the way my dad.
That makes sense. I think with like being rude or whatever, it's complicated because I don't think I have been rude so far because no one's been like called me out on it. But it's always hard to like tell, you know, because I'm super autistic.
Well, New Yorkers are less about creating a labyrinth of inscrutable etiquette than Bostonians, for example. Like, New Yorkers will let you know if you've been rude. New Yorkers will push back.
Well, that's good, because that I prefer a direct approach. I mean, usually when I'm talking to people, I'm like, how do I say, like, I just say kind of what I'm thinking, and I hope for the best. I hope it doesn't come off like a...
Yeah, I mean, I've adored how unfiltered you are. Like, I always try to make sure that when we're working on anything, I try to take you to 11 instead of, like, trying to tone you down.
I'm best at 11, I think.
I agree. I absolutely agree. Like, I think, like, if you're gonna rip shit up, you should rip shit up in general. I like that texture in your work and stuff. And yeah, I wanted to talk to you about the New York thing, because I think it's really important to hear the experience of a queer person leaving Texas. I think that's, like, just a good thing to have out there and a good thing to have documented for people to understand how different it is and how, like, pipelines out of red state hostility are important.
Interesting, because I have, like, I feel like this huge burden's off of me. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah,
I had a lot of pressure on my shoulders, and now it's kind of gone. But,
you
like,
had to be every trans person they knew.
Survivor's guilt. And yeah, there's like I don't know, like there's a sadness and a rage in the piece, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I know that a lot of my friends aren't gonna make it out of Texas, and I can predict what's gonna happen next because I know Texas.
Yeah. So yeah,
like,
I think
a lot of things that people don't really understand with the trans thing is, like, all you really have to do to kill us is make it difficult or impossible to get our medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if the recent Supreme Court decision with them banning it for kids it will allow them to basically ban it for adults. Yeah. And that's enough for a genocide.
That is sadly the intent. Yeah. It's very, it's very, I don't know, hard, because like I'm thinking of, like, all my friends, and all my friends are, like, either, you know, like trans in the binary or non-binary, and most of them are on hormones. A couple of them aren't, but I'm trying to help one right now escape to New York, and
I don't have a lot of resources, so it's difficult. But I think I can. It looks like they're going to get out, but I don't know how many of them are going to get out, and I'm afraid for them. Genuinely, it scares me to death thinking they're back there, you know. And I don't know. It makes me angry too because it's so cynical. This whole anti-trans campaign is just basically a bunch of adults killing kids so they can advance their political careers. That's what it is. I mean, that's in its purest form. It is opportunistic, evil bullshit, and no one is genuine in it. No one actually gives a fuck. It's patriarchy, genocide, and opportunism masquerading as protecting women. There's no protecting women. There's none of that. A thing no one talks about is that trans women are terrified of cis women. We're terrified of them. Every time I go in a bathroom, I'm terrified of them. Yeah, and it's not like a dig at cis women. Like a lot of my friends historically most of them are women, a lot of them cis women, but there's a paranoia there because if I just so much as go to the bathroom, right, and I don't trust going into male bathrooms.
Well, of course not.
At least in Texas, I had the cops called on me a couple times, and I just had to leave a grocery store, just bolt, because I don't know what the cops are going to do. Even when it was legal to do it, I don't know what the cops are going to do because they love taking every chance they can to harass trans people, especially in Texas. Like, they're very MAGA in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Like that hate crime that happened with that King of the Hill actor.
Yeah.
The one who played the Indian guy in the show.
Jonathan Joss.
Native American.
Yeah, John Redcorn. Yeah.
John Redcorn. I knew the second I saw it. You know, dog's head in the mailbox and all that shit. I knew they were not going to be prosecuted as a hate crime. They weren't going to charge anyone with a hate crime because they never fucking do. They could literally write hate crime on your chest, carve it in there, and they wouldn't charge someone with a hate crime.
It's true.
They will not do it because they like hate crimes. The cops are the people that commit hate crimes. So it's something I worry about because the more they're pushing this anti-trans stuff and the more difficult or illegal certain things become, such as the anti-cross-dressing bill, all that stuff, it terrifies me to think that of my friends' interactions with the police. Let's say they can keep their hormones long enough to get out of there, but everything else, the police alone are a terrifying threat to trans people. So I don't know. It's difficult to think about. But I'm really hoping, because my best friend still lives in Texas, and they're also, a lot of my best friends are also, they're Mexicans.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah,
my
so
family
rough.
members, my adoptive ones are Mexican, and they live in Texas, and this ICE shit terrifies me. I mean, they're all legal citizens, but that doesn't fucking matter to ICE, and it terrifies me. I mean, it enrages me the way the politicians were talking about, oh, we lost our fucking slaves on the farms. Who's going to pick the strawberries? I don't give a shit about that. I just want my family to be okay. You know?
Absolutely.
The way people talk about other people is sick. It's sick.
Yeah.
People aren't property. They're not a commodity.
No, it's a tough state of affairs to be in. We're in a horrifying place right now. I am so glad that you got out of Texas and that you're still trying to help other trans people get out of Texas.
I'm glad
as you find out ways to do that, I would like to keep in touch. I would like to keep in touch on that and figure out if there are ways I can help raise money, if there are ways I can help get the word out, because this concerns everyone. As the partner of a trans person, I am under a lot of stress right now. Not nearly the stress that she or you were under, but goddamn, it is horrifying. But hopefully we can continue to push forward and continue to expose people to trans voices and normalize the presence of trans people in people's lives. It's really all you can do. So, like, I'm glad I can be here to give you a microphone to talk about this
For real.
shit. And I hope to continue to
And I
do so whenever
appreciate
I
it.
can.
Absolutely.
And continue to amplify your voice. And, yeah, thanks for being here. Alright, let's
Thank
let's
you,
try.
Garrett.
Of course, let's try and let's push ahead. I don't regret like anything getting heavy, honestly, ever on any of my streams. So thank you. Let's push ahead, and then we will have a game, and then next intermission we will talk to John Noble and Bridget Brave.
Sounds great.
All right, and we are about to go into another game. And we're about to start game.
Why don't we increase? Oh, I was going to suggest increasing some of the input times.
Oh, shit. Well, I don't know where the cancel button is on this keyboard.
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
We'll just get weird with it.
Yeah.
You know.
There's always Christ, what an asshole.
Yeah. I'll just type the most unhinged thing that comes to mind if it worst comes to worst.
Alright, and we're waiting on Bridget. And we're waiting on Luciana. Who canceled? Lucky.
Oh, am I not,
Yeah, no, put the thing in. ERBU. Go to the site. ERBU. You can do it.
I did. What are they doing?
I don't know. For some reason, it canceled you. There we go.
If your phone goes into sleep mode, it kicks you out.
Just
Okay.
waiting for the game to be started.
Alright, Bridget. People's phones are falling asleep. Help people. Their phones are falling asleep.
Mine's still up, but it wants a room code now.
ERBU.
ERBU.
Airbu. It's a dog who can almost play basketball.
There we go.
Hello, aspiring. Round one.
Murphy, why don't you just tell
Urban
Nancy and
sounds
Jimmy
like
who you
Roswell
are?
Pool's substitute minion.
It's better that they think I am dead.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Murphy, why don't you just tell Nancy and Jimmy who you are?
No. It's better that they think I am dead.
They need to believe I'm still Peter Weller.
Murphy, why don't you just tell Nancy and Jimmy who you are?
No. It's better that they think I am dead.
Like this franchise.
Murphy, why don't you just tell Nancy and Jimmy who you are?
No. It's better that they think I am dead.
Murphy, why don't you just tell Nancy and Jimmy who you are?
No. It's better that they think I am dead.
Well, you got the
There's
look.
supposed to be a
anyway.
no witnesses after that shotgun shot, but
Murphy,
didn't
why
quite
don't you
work
just tell
out that
Nancy
way.
and Jimmy who you are?
No. It's better that they think I am dead.
Instead of the baked potato I am today.
Murphy, why don't you just tell Nancy and Jimmy who you are?
No. It's better that they think I am dead.
Fuck them kids.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now.
Oh, really, Brent? Your hair started thinning? Fucking hate these ads. They're so terrible. I probably will subscribe at this point because I just hate these motherfucking things. But at the same time, there's this part of me that, like, fucking wants to fight this motherfucking...
Yeah.
I get so antisocial with it.
Oh, I understand. Like...
If the money helps Garrett, it's whatever.
Oh, I'm just so proud of you.
Four-way tie.
We all got the same point.
2.
God, did you see that RoboCop remake? That shit was terrible.
Yeah.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
Yeah, that's a director you just can't fucking replace. Why am I drawing a blank? He's one of my favorite directors. I'm trying to remember the guy's name, the Dutch one.
Paul Verhoeven.
Paul Verhoeven, yeah. Yeah, just everything he's done that I've seen, I've really, really enjoyed.
Dive kick.
Eat your heart out, Dukes of Hazzard.
Escape Texas or die trying. Oh shit by Bad Bra. I'm Anton, your Uber driver. Do you want some bottled URK? Sound of spine snapping.
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote.
As a child, I always found "eat your heart out" to be a disturbing phrase.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
It's an unusual one.
Like, that you could actually eat hard as a dish, it freaks me out a little bit.
I just imagine someone going insane and just, like, craning their neck to just, like, chew with their own chest.
Played, good.
Oh yeah, no.
Dude, that's hot. Real sexy.
Oh my.
Round 3.
The most important thing is that Riffbot has 0 points.
Well, what do you think of it?
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff. Take your time. I'll just sit here quietly.
Well, what do you think of it?
I think they need to invent a new level of divorce.
Well, what do you think of it?
That's the ugliest damn bong I've ever seen.
Well, what do you think of it?
Yeah, it's great. So we gonna boink or nah?
Well, what do you think of it?
It's a great place to dump the body. Just don't shake the next baby.
Well, what do you think of it?
Honestly, I thought Disneyland would be more impressive. And not in your backyard.
Well, what do you think of it?
I preferred the remake to the original in the book.
Got your favorite? Vote now. Now would be a good time to vote. Well, would you check out the riffing skills on this guy? Round 4.
Do you ever lag behind the group?
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Yeah. Paul Verhoeven. There's the director. Starship Troopers. Black Book. Black Book is fucking awesome. You guys seen Black Book?
I don't think so.
It's about Jewish resistance during World War II.
Do you ever lag behind the group?
I'm not digging Cars, the snuff film.
Do you ever lag behind the group?
Yes, because I'm afraid that cars are talking to me.
Do you ever lag behind the group?
You're asking for a potato in the tailpipe, buddy.
Do you ever lag behind the group?
Hail Megatron. Hail the DECEPTICONS.
Do you ever lag behind the group?
You're the worst. Insultamodel T.
Do you ever lag behind the group?
A bit off topic, but that Thrussie looks poppin'.
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now.
So glad that this game does not recognize the word Decepticons.
I was a little
Move.
I don't trust this fucking narrator anymore, I swear. Doesn't even know how to fucking say Decepticons.
Looking good.
Watch Decepticon behavior.
Yeah, that's some fucking Skynet shit. They're trying to throw us off track.
I'm killing it this game.
Yeah, you were absolutely running roughshod.
Finally got stoned enough.
Ah, shit, I should have gotten stoned for this.
See? See? Telling you.
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Mm.
Go, 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 move, move, move.
The ambulance is on the way. This guy doesn't need an ambulance. He's just taking a quick trip to the morgue.
Make sure he visits the morgue gift shop. Its sales are terrible for some reason.
The ambulance is on the way. This guy doesn't need an ambulance. He's just taking a quick trip to the morgue.
Okay, but first, have you ever seen a Serbian film?
The ambulance is on the way. This guy doesn't need an ambulance. He's just taking a quick trip to the morgue.
Once he drops off their mail, he's going to a big farm upstate with lots of room to run around.
The ambulance is on the way. This guy doesn't need an ambulance. He's just taking a quick trip to the morgue.
We don't have time for corpse fucking right now, Steve. We have a murder to solve.
The ambulance is on the way. This guy doesn't need an ambulance. He's just taking a quick trip to the morgue.
Sorry, that was a terrible Brando impression. I'll speak normal from now on.
The ambulance is on the way. This guy doesn't need an ambulance. He's just taking a quick trip to the morgue.
He wants to bring the coroner lunch.
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote.
Excuse me. Oh, I have something to kill a little bit of time with.
Oh, yeah.
Today I watched 2 episodes of the Brady Bunch while getting here.
Whoa.
How was it?
So fancy.
Did it hold up?
No.
Check out the high score on this one,
So the
people.
part that held up the least was the acting.
Yeah.
Everything else was like just very by the numbers in a way that TV shows still are today.
I enjoy the terrifying 90s Brady Bunch.
Oh, those
all
movies
right.
are awesome. I love those movies
Tell me,
so much.
why are you interested in this job?
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
The actor who played Greg Brady in those movies was the voice of Spider-Man in the 90s animated series.
Oh, wow. I had no clue who that guy was. Who was playing Spider-Man. I've rewatched a couple of those recently. They're not bad. The 90s Spider-Man series. And those crazy Brady Bunch movies were amazing.
Yeah, in the early seasons of Spider-Man, they actually got Marv Wolfman wrote like an entire 5-episode story arc season.
Huh, I did not know that was Marv Wolfman. That's really cool.
And they had a bunch of
Looks
comics
all
writers
right.
writing the story arcs early on.
Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
Because the dick-sucking factory ain't hearing.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
The job of sitting the opposite way at the end of my desk.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
I'm gonna fuck your wife.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
Well, because I got all C's in high school, Greg.
The riffs are in. Time to vote. Take your time. I'll just sit here quietly.
I had a banger about buying an Austin a sex doll, but then I realized some of y'all probably didn't see Evangelion, so...
Oh, I love Evangelion, but yeah.
I've seen some of Evangelion.
I once banged a guy with a wall scroll from that anime, so I think that counts.
I did too,
Not-
that's why I was gonna joke about it.
Not too shabby.
Same guy.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
We voted for 4. Also, we campaigning for 4, actually. Vote for 4.
I hope 4. 4 would be great. I like 4.
Better hurry.
Damn it.
I wonder
Too long.
It was a tough one.
No, Sybil, not another personality.
I had a real banger about trans suicide, and I couldn't do it.
I wonder what Sybil's cooking up.
It was about the meth blowing up, and if I had to go sober, I'd kill myself, and like,
I wonder what
you know,
cooking up.
and I didn't want to be another stereotype, so.
Yeah, it's scale back. You're going too big.
Yeah, could you not give assholes on the internet fodder here, please?
Christ, what an asshole.
Sorry.
I wonder what Sybil's cooking up.
We're legally
just real passionate
obligated
about
to
that
say
math.
Taco Bell. at this
I
moment.
get it. I get it.
It's the law.
Here we go again.
I live in southern Missouri. I understand.
You're on the East Coast now. We do fentanyl here.
Fancy.
My bad. I'll commit.
Actually, on Long Island, they do smack. Thank you very much. You got a neighborhood.
Check out the high score on this one, people.
I'm good with smack. I can do smack.
Yes.
Be a good smack addict.
Yeah, smack is fine.
Smack just a cat. Isn't smack just a catch-all term for any drug you don't know the name of?
No, it's heroin.
Round 8.
Oh, okay.
The first heroin addict to be just terrified of needles. Just awkwardly putting it in every time.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
Slide in 6 is staring into my soul.
It's yeah. That short was that short is a nightmare.
I just saw it.
Yeah, it's
That thrust seat really is popping. That shit is large. You can fit like 7 dicks in it.
at least.
Hope you're enjoying Happy Gilmore 3. And who gives a shit? I gotta stop doing smack.
That one's for Long Island.
See? I'm getting better. I didn't hate
Represent.
crying at Leprechaun. The Hulk. Last time I come
Imagine
to a
if you
Mario
just
party.
just really veered to the left and elbowed the leprechaun. Like
Or just drop kicked it out of the screen.
Yeah, just casually on his way to the next thing he's doing.
He's inside a malware version of Pokemon Go.
Got a favorite riff?
Yeah, it does look like one of those screensaver things from the 90s. Those things that you download and you give your mom's computer viruses.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I remember those.
My sister tried to blame basement flooding on that once. She was like, "Oh, I think it's because the basement flooded." I'm like, "Yeah, the basement flooding did not give you pop-ups, dude."
TikTok people, TikTok people.
The basement flooded with pornography.
Well, would you check out the riffing skills on this guy?
If I saw fucking naked anime girls screensavers on anyone's computer, I'm leaving. They're gonna lock me in the basement.
Okay, riffers, it's the final round.
Okay, this one's for all the marbles.
Consider what happened to Harry Sanders. Harry has come to work with a problem.
You've seen the
Thanks.
clip?
Let's see.
Now enter your riff.
For example, consider what happened to Harry Sanders. Harry has come to work with a problem.
Terminal Grandpa Joe disease.
For example, consider what happened to Harry Sanders. Harry has come to work with a problem.
He's struggling with the subtleties of William Faulkner's prose.
For example, consider what happened to Harry Sanders. Harry has come to work with a problem.
The dick-sucking factory ain't hearing.
For example, consider what happened
And
to
that dick
Harry
sucking
Sanders.
factory. Since it cut the worst
Harry has come
workforce.
to work with a problem.
Yeah,
He's
it's
sexually
really
aroused
tough
by
there.
dirty, filthy wheels.
I was looking at a job at the
For example,
dick
consider what happened to
sucking
Harry
factory
Sanders.
myself, but
Harry
they're
has come
never
to work
hiring
with a
anywhere.
Harry thinks
No.
about that wheel crushing his balls every
Got a
day.
wait list.
I can't stop thinking about it myself. Crush my balls, Daddy.
For example, consider what happened to Harry Sanders. Harry has come to work with a problem.
AIDS.
Son is having a
That one was just the intrusive thoughts
Time
winning.
to place your vote, fellow riffers. We're all waiting. Simply stunning work!
It's just a classic.
And so, like, yeah. That's me appealing to the lowest common denominator.
That wheel crushing their balls.
Well, I am
Come, I guess.
And we have a winner! Let's give him a hand.
Always see if I see like a big wheel, I always worry about it crushing me. Like, what if I accidentally somehow get underneath it?
It's quite a conundrum. Hold on a sec, I'll be right back.
It's a fair fear.
I have a very strange fear of heights.
What's strange about it?
Because it's not so much that I'm afraid that I will accidentally fall. It's more that, like, deep down, I have a very strong urge to, like, do parkour. But I'm very bad. I don't have the skills or the physical conditioning to do it. So it's more of a, I'm worried the intrusive thoughts will win. Like I'm
It's
worried, like, oh.
It's like a functional call of the void. You're like, it's a call of the void with extra steps.
I got that.
Yeah,
like sometimes, sometimes if I'm like walking somewhere really tall, I have dyspraxia, so I'm worried I'm just gonna like fall off, you know, and then and it'll be real fucking embarrassing, and that'll be my fucking death. And then people will be like, "Oh, yo, she killed herself," and it's like, no, I won't be able to fucking tell them I didn't, and so I'll be a fucking stereotype, and I hate that. And and then like the other thing is like okay, but what if I just jumped? And I always think about that, not for any particular reason, not really because I want to, but just because it's like, yeah, but like, what if you just walked off?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
No,
that
I
kind
feel
of
that
stresses me out a
completely.
little bit, because then I start continuously imagining myself dying. Or like, what if it's like not high enough and I break my legs, and then I just have to have broken fucking legs all day, and like, that would be really fucking embarrassing, and I'd have to live with that forever.
That would be tough, yeah.
I have that when scuba diving. I'm always like, what if I just went deeper? You know?
What if I just went deeper and like I found one of those like crazy looking fucking Dumbo octopi, and I just couldn't help but hug it? And then I accidentally hurt it. Like, that would break my heart.
Or what if it accepts you as one of its own? Takes you back to its little house
leave.
that's decorated.
I would never
see?
leave.
That could happen. I mean, it's possible.
That would be like the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm being like 100% real, and I escaped Texas, and that was pretty
same.
great.
Yeah, Texas is pretty good, but the sea? No contest. I mean, New York is pretty good, but the sea is way better.
To live amongst the sea creatures. Fucking Ariel just leaving like it fucking meant nothing. Like, she lives in she's
lame.
an underwater princess. She leaves for a man. If I want a man, I'll just go on Grindr. Like, why the fuck would you leave the goddamn ocean for She has a flounder as a friend. What a stupid bitch.
Yeah.
They don't have credit scores under the sea.
She is Dutch.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. The Long John Silvers of European countries. No, I'm kidding. They don't deserve that. They don't deserve to be compared to those reprobates at Long John Silvers. Alright, John Noble.
I really love, like, as a gag, oh, never mind. Oh, yes, yeah.
Alright, today I would like you to rant at me for 5 minutes about about one of the last pieces of pop culture you consumed. And
Garrett just cut out for me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I didn't cut out. I just finished my sentence.
Yeah, no, I guess.
And I said one of.
Real quick. Yeah, I guess it would have to be. I guess it would have to be One Piece. Yeah. Piece is great. I don't have any rants about it. Oh jeez, I don't know. I got one. There is one of my favorite pieces of fanon for One Piece, and I don't like this kind of headcanon for fiction because I find it like a little like, come on, you're just trying to combine things that are important to you, but like in a square peg round hole kind of way.
Yeah.
But I think it actually genuinely fits the themes of the story, which is that every single member of the Straw Hat crew is on the autism spectrum.
Go on.
Every single one of them. They all have like weird quirks. They all have special interests. They all have very overwhelming barriers to like communicating with other people outside the crew that they have their own unique workarounds for. Like Nami, for example, is very like rough and antisocial, and sort of makes up for that with flirting. You know, like that's there's something about that is very reminiscent to me of scripting. You know, and all of them have one thing that they're obsessed with to a strange degree. And like not just like even Luffy has like one thing that doesn't come up much is that he has an encyclopedic knowledge of beetles. He knows everything that there is to know about beetles. He knows the name of everything.
Yeah, that's autism. That is 100%.
Yeah. And then of course, obviously, Zoro has that for swords. Sanji has cooking as his special interest, and just all of them. It does feel like a group of neurodivergent people who made their own friend group because they couldn't make friends where they were. And the reason that read feels right to me, one, it's just because the series has a general theme of people who, for whatever reason, whether it be reasons of nationality, of ethnicity, of gender or sexuality, or just being generally odd in a hard-to-place way that no one can articulate, is a big theme of outsiders. The gay community in One Piece is a faction that is allied with the communist revolutionaries. They have their own unique fighting style called gay karate.
I love the concept of gay karate.
Like taking out, it's very much a story about how. Oh yeah, it's gay karate is fundamentally focused. But just as an aside, is fundamentally focused on physical conditioning through like superfoods and fat diets. So they eat a lot of quinoa to get strong enough to like kick a boulder in half. Anyway, yeah. So I guess that's the main thing I'd have to rant about One Piece is that it's. I think that, and also just Eiichiro Oda himself, the author. I think he likes trains. That's my euphemism, by the way.
Yeah.
When I think someone is like me in that way is they like trains.